You shouldn't say that.
Why not?
Mira, I'll meet you inside. What are you doing here?
I have to get in there, Sarah. I know I'm not supposed to attend, but...
Then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important?
I need to
I'll
speak to
tell her.
Lords Morgrin and Andros. One of them might be working against my family.
Doing what?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be here.
Lady Marjorie would be furious, Mira. I can't. I'm sorry. I want to help you, but I can't risk it.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Mira.
I mean, if you really can't help.
Fine. Just stop making that face already. You owe me for this. She's with me. We'll stay out of trouble. I promise. Feels a bit strange to celebrate, doesn't it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat on the Iron Throne.
Tommen is our king now.
Long may he reign.
Sarah! I was worried you'd run off with your friend there.
And what if I did?
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This is Lady Mira Forrester. Mira, Lord Garibald Tarwick.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush. Sorry, Mira.
Let's try and
Gets a bit carried away.
get him focused on Sarah.
Flatter me. Sarah's lovelier than us all.
I won't argue there. It's quite a feast, isn't it? Just be careful around the wine. Though I hear you don't partake yourself. It's easy to forget. Nothing you do in King's Landing goes unnoticed. Drink too much once and you're forever the drunken fool. Talk to the wrong people and...
Lord Tarwick!
What was that about?
Nothing. That subject isn't fit for your delicate ears anyway.
Oh, really?
My ears are not delicate.
Of course
Oh, we
they
found
are.
who you need to
Look
talk
how
to.
tiny they are. Little lobes.
Stop it.
What?
I mean it. Someone caught your eye, Mira?
Yeah. I'll see you in a bit.
I have to take care of a personal matter.
Oh, well, don't let us stop you then.
If you'll excuse me.
This reminds me of the tourney at Lannisport. You wouldn't believe them,
You told me this story.
but you would have loved it. We danced all evening, drank wine from our helmets.
That is it! Andros, you're being ridiculous!
What's going on here? Let's see what we've got. Let's eavesdrop. Let's give a little bit of food at first, actually. Just look like we're enjoying the party. Have a look at the view.
It seems so calm out there.
Let's eavesdrop on the small crowd.
I heard he was killed. Right here in the garden.
Well,
Wasn't he a Lannister?
One of their guard, but still.
Oh,
Surely they found who did it.
No.
the guard's
they haven't
becoming
caught him yet. Not for lack
there's-
of effort, mind
becoming
you.
the subject of the
I
rumours.
hear they've spared no expense.
But looks like they found nothing. Looks like we should be alright on that subject. Right. Let's hear what they're saying.
Oh, I can't remember. I think it was a bird?
close.
A cock.
That's it.
No, that's terrible.
You're the one telling the joke, remember?
Yep, they're having a good time. Let's eavesdrop on Andros first. He doesn't know us, so should be easier.
It is a lot, but I know how to spend it.
But how did you manage it?
Lord Whitehill trusts me above all others. That's why I'm the only one he's willing to work with.
Oh, an exclusive deal. How good for you, Andros.
Well, I've got my family to consider.
When's the last time you even saw your wife, Andros?
So he's the one working for Lord Whitehill. What about the other guy? I wonder if he's also working for Lord Whitehill. And if he's not, then we might be able to do something with this. He also talked to us at Joffrey's wedding, I think it was.
Is there no longer a demand for
I can't imagine that would be the case.
No need for such wild speculation. I've simply lost interest. I'm moving on to better things, as they say.
And what would that be?
No. I can see what you're doing. I'm not giving away my secrets just yet.
I think he's going to be more than willing to work with Ironwood. I think that we can use him. Let's try it.
Please, if you'll excuse me. Lady Mira, I'm impressed
Impressed with what?
that you aren't currently locked in a cell. I trust this means that you took care of that contract. How did you do it, if I may ask? I wasn't expecting to see you again, if I'm being honest. You must have made quick work
Well,
of it.
wouldn't
If I
you
tell
like to know how I
did
did it?
What's in it for me?
Nothing. But I admire the gall. I do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you. So, what have you been up to? Enjoying yourself? Though I suppose if you're talking to me...
So, I
You
heard
must
you
want
stopped
something.
dealing ironwood.
I've heard you stopped selling ironwood. Not on my account, I hope.
How did you...
So it's true.
It appears that you know most of the story already. I've been pushed out of the ironwood business.
Oh,
All thanks to my partner. Bloody imbecile. Andros is now Lord Whitehill's exclusive contact in King's Landing. No matter the fact that I introduced them in the first place. That man
Well,
would
wouldn't
be
you like to
nothing
get
without
back
me.
into it?
How quickly
I mean,
people
we have a
forget where they
contract.
started.
it appears we have an enemy in common, Lord Morgren.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Then perhaps you'll have better luck against Andros and his new partner, Lyman Lannister.
He's
Oh.
working with a Lannister?
A third cousin, to be fair. Whatever Andros is up to, he clearly thinks Lyman can take my place.
Rickard, are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Oh, leave him alone.
Please excuse me.
Well, we were told not to talk to Lyman, so we shouldn't. I'd like to eavesdrop us again on Morgwin. See what he's saying now.
I've already told you, and didn't we agree to stop talking business?
All right, Rickard. How about something more personal then?
Oh, you're calling me Ricard now.
Well, when are you going to get married? Isla!
That took a turn, didn't it?
You didn't answer the question.
Well, we don't want to be seen to talk to him too much, so we'll leave it be. Let's see what Andros is saying. See if we can get anything else out of him.
And a Lannister, too.
I thought we were done talking about this.
You asked me about my friends.
Friends, yes. Lyman is your business partner.
What's the difference?
Fair enough, Andros.
And if my friends happen to protect me from the crown, all the better.
Ooh, protect me from the
I
crown.
think I need more wine.
So why would he need that protection? There's a question. Let's not talk to Lineman. Let's talk to Sarah and Tarwick, because Tarwick knows Lineman. We can see if we can get something else out of him.
Sarah? Lord Tarwick?
Well met, Lady Mira. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Have you had any luck?
Luck? With what?
I saw you looking at Lord Morgan over there. This place is full of eligible men. I assumed you were on the lookout for a husband.
That isn't really what Mira's interested in.
Nonsense. You must have your eye on someone.
Oh, don't press her, Garibaldi.
I'm only curious. No harm in that.
Well,
You
let's
can tell
play
me.
up the
I can
Morgan
keep a secret, can't
angle.
I, Sarah?
What can you tell me about Lord Morgan?
He's a handsome fellow, isn't he? He has an odd reputation, though. People say he's dangerous, but I couldn't say why.
I didn't know that. Thank you, Lord Tarwick. I should be going.
Stay out of trouble, Mira.
So instead of talking to Lineman, I think we're going to try and talk to Morgan again.
Lord Morgan.
Lady
If
Mira,
you will.
I'm sorry, but I really can't talk now. I'm sure you can find other ways to occupy your time.
Okay. Let's go and talk to Andros, but... Oh, we can't anymore. Interesting. Well, we'll talk... We don't want to interrupt them again. Interesting that we can't talk to him now. I guess we're going to go and be seen with Lineman Lannister. Maybe he's a bit lonely because nobody wants to talk to him. We could play that up.
Excuse me. Lyman Lannister?
Shit. You startled me. As if I don't already have enough to deal with.
Oh, let me
Here,
help.
Let me help.
That's very kind of you, thank you, but I'm fine. I just get clumsy sometimes. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady
Mira.
Mira. I'm not used to being approached so boldly, but I'm glad you did. I always feel a bit out of place at big gatherings like this. So, what brings you over here? I'm not the best company, I'm afraid. Or were you
Well, we're
headed
not
for
going
the
to tell
wine
him why
and
we're
I
here.
got in your
We're
way?
just going to say he looks like he needs company.
You look like you could use some company. What are you doing all by yourself?
I don't mind, really. I only came to discuss some business with Lord Andros.
He'll tell us everything we need to know.
I'm told it's rude to leave early.
Oh? What kind of business?
I really shouldn't talk about it. Andros came to me in confidence. You understand? He wouldn't be pleased, I'm sure.
Why don't you just whisper it in my
I'm
ear?
sorry.
If you like, you can whisper it in my ear.
Well, I suppose I could just...
Lyman! What do you think you're doing?
What? Nothing.
You stay away from him.
Andros! We were just talking.
You were just talking to Mira Forrester.
Forrester? I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this as plainly as I can. Don't ever meddle in my affairs again!
Oh. Don't make a scene. Oh.
Lady Marjorie.
Let's try and get out of the way. Very quickly.
Lady Marjorie.
I think she saw, but she's not going to say anything.
Lady Mira? That was quite a scene over there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I can handle Lord Andros.
It's Lyman I was worried about.
What do you mean?
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears. Just be careful around him. All right?
Why don't you tell me?
How about we trade? There must be something I can tell you.
There is something. I'm curious about Sarah. Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
What do you want to know about Sarah?
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name, that. Funny thing is, the last Durwells died off almost 200 years ago. What can you tell me about her family? Something isn't quite right, but I'm not sure. You must understand, I can't court a woman just because I like the way she laughs. I need to know her family, her parentage.
I've met the Durwells.
Will I?
When I was at Highgarden.
Oh?
They're a small house these days, but very well regarded.
Ah, right. Well, that's a relief. For a moment, I thought...
And now, Lord Tarwick,
Hopefully Sarah
it's
can
your turn.
find something to back that up.
Right. Lyman Lannister. 10 years ago, Lyman was injured at the tourney at Lannisport. He took a bad fall from his horse. Needed milk of the poppy for weeks, just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually. He spent all his money trying to get more. The man can't go a day without it.
So that's why he shakes.
You mustn't repeat that, Lady Mira. I shouldn't even know about it. Besides,
So if we could get our hands
Lyman
on some,
suffered
then
enough
that'd be good.
And every man's entitled to his secrets.
Okay,
You'd
we
be
won't tell.
horrified if everyone knew.
I won't tell. I promise.
Good. I'd hate for Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
Oh, he won't trace it back to you.
You learned that from Andros.
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater. Poor Lyman has no idea. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some arrangements to make.
Oh, that sounds good.
Lady Mira.
I'm going to go talk to Lyman. We're going to see if Morgan will talk to us again.
Everyone is talking about you, Lady Mira.
Lord Andros is rather loud.
The look on his face. Whatever you did to make him so angry, I applaud you for it. I have to be going.
Okay. Well, let's see who else we could talk to. Let's eavesdrop on Sarah and Marjorie. See if Marjorie's talking to Sarah about us.
It is, of course, up to you. I just ask that you think about it.
Mira has proven herself to be an unreliable handmaiden at best. She's been dealing with Lord Tyrion behind my back.
Mira wouldn't do anything to hurt you, Lady Marjorie. I know she cares about you.
Do not make the mistake of thinking people who care about you will never betray you, especially someone who has so much left to lose.
You mean her family?
You don't know what desires lurk in her heart.
Mira wouldn't.
Anyone would. Remember that.
I'm happy that we backed her up. Don't suppose we can eavesdrop again. No. Well, we'll check down here first, see if he left anything behind. Let's have a look at this wine.
I recognize that wine.
Let's drink some of it. If it's Lyman's, it might have some milk of the poppy in it. Possibly. Nope. Well, at least we're not the person who doesn't drink. We want to be uninteresting. Not special in any way. Best way to hide, I think. Let's talk to Lyman.
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andros, so please, please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble. Just leave.
Look at
We'll
you.
point out that he's shaking.
You're shaking.
It's an old injury.
But there's more to it than that, isn't there?
What are you saying? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else. I don't have to stand here and take this.
I'll apologize.
I know about your
I'll
situation, Lyman. How you were
empathize
hurt in
with them.
Lannisport. How painful that must have been.
You don't know what you're talking about.
It's no wonder you still need milk of the poppy.
No, I've never...
It can't have been easy.
Andros has been holding that over my head for years.
Then don't let him.
Andros was wrong about you, Lady Mira. You're kind.
That's what I was going for.
And you should know what he's... I should warn you.
Yes. Come on.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath. But Andros is doing it in secret. No one knows. Or at least, he doesn't want anyone to know. I told him I'd keep quiet, but... well... now you know, too.
We're not going to tell him what we're going to do with that.
It's only fair that you know, Lady Mira. What you do with it is up to you. But... I'd better get my affairs in order.
What did I tell you?
I've had enough of this, Andros. She showed me what you've been doing. I'm done.
Lady Mira, you've just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed. You
Oh, are
realize
you
that,
afraid
I
of me?
hope?
Don't tell me you're afraid of a handmaiden.
Well, that went very well.